Welcome to today's episode on Stay Well, Live Well. You may think that picking which meal plan to follow is the hardest part of your food challenge, but let me say that actually that is the easiest. The fact of the matter is that the hardest part of it is actually the sticking part. According to research conducted by Strava, a social network for athletes, people start to falter with their New Year's resolution by January the 12th. And reported by the US News and World Report, 80% of people will ultimately fail at what they set out to do. But consider that a healthy diet affects everything from cardiovascular and skin health to the quality of your sleep. Healthy eating is one resolution that you should work extra hard to keep. So in today's video, we will be looking at plenty of behavior changes that can set you up for success and help you stick to your goal even after the initial surge of motivation. Now, these are simple steps to take, but they are backed up by scientific studies. First stop, record what you eat. Now, who would have thought that just by keeping a diary of what you eat helps you keep you on track? In fact, it seems that the more you log your food, the more weight you lose. You see, the idea is that when you write down what you eat, you're more likely to take stock of the less interesting choices and change the behavior going forward. And in our current day and age, according to one study, taking photos of your meals may even work better. The scientific reason discovered that we generally process pictures more fully than words. Therefore, people are much more likely to notice unhealthy foods or lack of healthy foods in their photos than in their written diaries. Since awareness is necessary to change behavior, the photos help increase awareness. Number 2, next is to keep things fresh. Put in some effort to switch things around. You see, eating steamed broccoli and salmon for dinner every night may keep your calories in check. But eventually, you're going to grow weary of having the same thing. Mind you that you are not alone in this. And as your boredom grows, suddenly that chocolate cake becomes harder and harder to resist. Acknowledging that boredom can really mess up your plan, researchers found that any types of novelty activates the brain's pleasure centers. In a practical sense, make effort to try out different healthy recipes rather than always relying on your old favorites. Even trying some new flavors in your favorite food can help keep your taste buds entertained. Make conscious decision is the next one. Expert says focusing on what you're doing when you're doing it can help you make more conscious decisions. In a 2017 study, people were encouraged to use an app called Eat Right Now to practice mindfulness for 10 minutes a day. Amazingly, participants who completed the 28-day study saw a 40% reduction in food-related cravings. So what gives? You see, this happens to everyone, including me, eating dinner in front of the television. Now, if you're so engrossed in what's going on, you may polish off everything on the plate, regardless of how full you are. But if you keep the TV off and instead focus on your hunger levels as you eat, you're more likely to stop eating when you're full. Some days that may mean finishing everything, but others it may mean leaving some extra food on the plate. You see, starting a new plan is easy. Everyone can do it. The challenging part is to keep going. Hopefully, you will consider taking action on some of the tips that we presented to you in this video. Until the next video, learn to stay well and live well.